or Sprite and 7-Up, sometimes we discover something that changes the way we look at things. If you listen to the commercials on TV, there's no substitute for Coca-Cola, but as you know, there is at least one substitute, Pepsi, right? It's so good, you can't even tell the difference. Okay, I can tell the difference. Coke is way better, but that's beside the point. You see, Saul thought that he knew what was right. He thought he was doing the Lord's work by killing Christians. But then Jesus gave him a bump and made him see things from a different point of view. Once Saul knew that Jesus was truly the Christ, he changed his whole life. He spent the rest of his days serving Jesus and sharing the gospel with others. When God sends you in a different direction, when he lets you see things from a different angle, don't be stubborn, like I am with Coke and Pepsi. You can follow God's lead, change direction. Don't try to take the wheel away from God. Let God lead the adventure.
You're watching LCC Kids. Check out some of our other videos right there, and don't forget to subscribe.
The Miracle of Mercy. Paul. This is Saul. Saul was a Pharisee who hated the followers of Jesus so much that he would hunt them down to be brought to trial in Jerusalem. And he would even seek to murder them. Saul was uttering threats with every breath, and he was eager to kill the Lord's followers. So he went to the high priest. He asked him to write a letter to the Jews in Damascus that would allow him to arrest any Christians he found there. He wanted to bring them, both men and women, back to Jerusalem in chains. Now Saul went on his way, and as he came near Damascus, a light from heaven flashed around him, and he heard a voice that said, "Saul, Saul, why are you persecuting me?" Saul cried out, "Who are you, Lord?" And the voice said, "I am Jesus. Rise and go into the city, and you will be told what to do." So Saul got up and he opened his eyes, but he couldn't see anything. So the men who were with Saul led him into the city. After 3 days, a man named Ananias came to Saul. He put his hands on Saul, and immediately Saul could see again. And with that, Saul became a follower of Jesus. He became the very thing he had tried to hunt. And he immediately began telling people that Jesus is the Son of God, and he taught them about the mercy of God that he had received. And all who heard him were amazed. He then went by a new name, Paul, as he began preaching not just to the Jewish people, but to everyone. Despite many difficulties like being imprisoned, shipwrecked, and narrowly escaping death multiple times, Paul continued to preach about Jesus. Paul said that he would do everything he could to save people and help them know God. And that's just what he did in order to reach people who would otherwise be unreached. And many came to know Jesus because of what Paul said. Paul taught many in his day through his letters, but even more have come to learn more about Jesus through the letters of Paul that can be read even to this day.
Our memory verse for this month comes from the book of Philippians, chapter 4, verses 12 and 13. It says, "I know what it is to be in need, and I know what it is to have plenty. I have learned the secret of being content in any and every situation, whether well-fed or hungry, whether living in plenty or in want. I can do this through him who gives me strength."
Philippians 4:12 and 13.
I know what it is to be in need, and I know what it is to have plenty. I have learned the secret of being content in any and every situation, whether well-fed or hungry, whether living in plenty or in want, living in plenty or in want. I can do everything through him who gives me strength. Yeah, I can do everything through him who gives me strength. Yeah, all right. Well, I know what it is to be in need, and I know what it is to have plenty. I have learned the secret of being content in any and every situation, whether well-fed or hungry, whether living in plenty or in want, living in plenty or in want. Here we go. I can do everything through him who gives me strength. I can do everything through him who gives me strength. Hey, hey, all right. Hey, hey, oh, hey, hey. I have Do you want to know the secret of being content? Do you want to know the secret? Do you really want to know the secret? Do you really want to know the secret? Then come on, here we go now. Now say, I can do everything through Him who gives me strength. I can do everything through Him who gives. Well, I can do everything through Him who gives me strength. I can do everything through Him.